Hack attacks are on the rise. Joining us now with top tips to stop a cyber attack is Sai Huda, the CEO of Cybercatch. Good to have you here. What are some tips for all of us to protect ourselves from those cyber attacks that can hit us at home?
Yeah, so certain sectors are in particular targeted, like healthcare. There's 2 cyber attacks that are happening that are successful per day today. It's an epidemic in healthcare. And it's not just the hospitals or the doctor's offices. It's those other providers that are providing the entryway, like, for example, technology supplier. And so healthcare is one that we need to be really sensitive to, because obviously our health information is very confidential and private. So that can be stolen. We could be ransomware, if you will. Defense sector is another one. Water is another one. So we as consumers need to have our shields up, which is, do not just use username and password to access anything that's really, sensitive, like banking or healthcare. You got to make sure that there's multi-factor authentication in place. That's one. Do not use dumb passwords like 1234566 that could be easily guessed. Use a password manager. And 3 is, stop and pay attention to especially emails and texts, because that's called social engineering, and it's very tricky. It can be easily manipulated by AI these days to make it look like it's so real, so urgent, and then all of a sudden you've got malware downloaded or ransomware downloaded. So that's what consumers can do.
What about business owners? What should they do to prevent cyber attacks?
So businesses are unfortunately falling victim because they're not up to par with their cyber security. So most haven't done an assessment to see if they're in compliance with a federal standard or mandate. If you're in defense, it should be CMMC. If you're in healthcare, it should be the health industry cybersecurity practices. If you're other entity, then it should be a NIST CSF 2.0. So these are federal mandates and standards, and most businesses haven't thoroughly done a self-assessment to see if they're in compliance and the controls are there or not. They're also not testing those controls. So every business should be doing at least once a year, maybe twice a year, a pen test, a comprehensive test, like an attacker simulating an attack. And therefore you find those gaps and vulnerabilities and fix it. Also, social engineering tests, like sending regularly phishing emails to employees to see if you fool them. So those are some of the things that they should be doing. And one big thing that they need to make sure they have is multi-factor authentication, because that's a blocker for attackers. So some of these fundamental things are missing today. And so we've got to raise the bar, raise the awareness, and everybody's got to pull together and take it to the next level, because we're in high alert right now.
Thank you, Sai, for your tips.
My pleasure, Angela. Thank you.